Alright, welcome to my first mega base build. So coming up here, you can see all of it in its grandeur. I built this huge ass base and a little village. Why not? Why not go into creative mode? We've all beaten this game. It's how old? So on Ascended, I'm going for it. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. So we come in here, looking off on our right, we've got the stables. Haven't gotten any dinosaurs yet, but we got blacksmith on our left. I work in restaurants, so of course I built myself a huge ass bar and restaurant. Of course I did. If I'm gonna get an NPC app on there, they're gonna get drunk. I'm gonna make sure they're a happy citizens. So we got the restaurant, we got the bar. I live in New Orleans, so outdoor dining is kind of important to us. So gotta have that too. And also, considering that I live in New Orleans, we're a bit hedonistic, so I built a little brothel up here too. We've got quite a few little beds. Yeah, the hourlies. So good times in my town. If you're coming around here, there's also easy guard access from these little guard towers. Gotta take care of my boys. And I'm shooting down those thieving birds all day. Might as well come in here, have a beer, have a good time. No judgment. But two of the guard towers at least have access to the bar and restaurant. Excuse me. All these towers can also be accessed from ground level too. So jumping down here to save time. Got a little market area next to the restaurant. That gate leads out to the docks, which we'll get to in a moment. We got some housing here. These are small little apartments, little workers' housing. This would probably be what I could afford. Real low income type shit. So we got 4 little homes all together in there. Over here we've got a couple of little bigger houses. So we've got our guard tower door here on our right. And then if we go through here, it's the back way into the docks. A little dock master's area, you can take a nap. Well, the crates and stuff out here, I just wanted to make it look kind of lived in and real. I definitely want to get that NPC mod on here, but every time I used it, it crashed my game so bad, so I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, really liking that Clinger net mod too, the netting walls and railings and such. Really gives you that aquatic feel. So back in here by the market now. There's a stable, there's a tower that we'll get a better look at. Overlooks everything in the whole town. So got a duplex there in the green and yellow. Guard barracks in the green. This big tower here is going to lead us up to the farms and the stable and the main base. I will get there though. Here we've got some bigger manors now. Eventually I'm going to flesh all these out too, and look at that base, that thing's huge. But eventually I'm going to flesh all this out, put some more housing over here, some more stuff. But for now I just want to get this documented before this whole map gets arked, whatever happens, and I lose this shit all over again, and I gotta rebuild. This is now the 3rd time I've built a big village and base, so first time documenting though, saving this for posterity. So let's climb the big tower, let's get up to the main base and the farm. So here's where all the production is going to happen. So from here you can either go into this door, go up the tower that'll lead you right to kind of like a stable crafting area, or we can take this back way and go straight to the farm. Farmhouse here on the right, another manor type place. Little thatch roof is the chicken coop. Dodos, I only got 2. These are the medieval mod fields and tree plots too, like apples and such, cocoa pods. So I got my 2 dodos, got my poop mammal with some dung beetles. So fertilizer, yeah, I've got way too much fertilizer. So all these crops, like that medieval mod, really is pretty cool. You even grow hemp, but yeah, definitely looks like I'm growing a whole bunch of weeds. So I'm now a worm farmer in Ark, which is pretty fucking cool. So if you were to come into this base, going into the main base area up here instead of going into the town, this is where you would enter. This is our main base entrance. Kinda cool looking, want to make it imposing. Come in, got the cryo fridge because the new cryo rules suck, so I'm gonna have fridges nearby things. Yeah, I don't really have all those dinos that I have. I've only tamed like 3 so far. So red doors, usually where I keep power supplies. In here I've got a breeding area which I haven't really set up fully yet. Red door goes down to the power supply again. Got a cryo fridge, flyers, herbivores, and carnivores. It's kind of a habit that I always do. Up those stairs where I'm going to put a stable for my utility tames. I just haven't gotten to it yet. The main stairs is going to lead to a crafting area for saddles and such. It's usually where I keep my trike too. So I got a storage for each quality. And now the main bridge to the main house. Look at that beautiful bastard. Oh, that took forever to make that thing, but God, it was worth it. Just look at these views. So worth it. I can't wait for that NPC mod. It's gotta work. It's gotta work. Otherwise, all of this was for nothing. Every base I make, I always have a little pterodactyl nest. Usually I keep 2 or 3, then if I die somewhere I just hop on one of them, fly really quick to wherever I died, get in and out, get my shit back. So the main house here, we've got a 360 deck going the whole way around it. Once again, phenomenal views. It's all about the views, right? Like, you want to make it pretty, gotta make it aesthetic, right? So all the way around we got the little deck. Now when we head in, it's going to be pretty empty, but the intention is this is the level where I'm going to store the artifacts. Should light this area up quite nice. Well, until it's boss fighting time, then they go away, but when it's collection time, it'll make a nice rainbow glow downstairs. And upstairs, my main quarters. Every base I make, always have a parchment color and red color for armor and weapons. Got the bed, all this stuff. I'm really liking these mods. I play on Xbox, so didn't have access until ASA. Ooh, and I also always have a cyan colored vault. That's always what holds the what do you call those? Like the talons that come off the RG. And gotta have a deck to store my RG. It's usually my main way of getting around. So fly around, land on the deck, put my loot away. Now let's get in the bowels of the place. Let's get to the crafting sections. And of course, I am all about crafting in this game. I'll start off in the kitchens. I've got everything I'm gonna need to make all the foods. Now this still needs a little bit more work, but like I say, documenting. I don't want to lose this again and not remember everything I did. So in here we've got the forge, everything. I always like to make basements too for... Oh, look at that little skip. Hit the time limit on Xbox, sorry. I like to make basements to keep my power supplies. You know, I always lock them away, because if y'all remember on Evolved, man, that shit was so loud. You gotta lock it away. Now I bet you're wondering here, well, how are you gonna get Ankies in here to drop off all that metal? Well, that's what the RG's for, and this landing pad. Easy drop zone target. Not my first dance. We've all played, we've all beaten this game. How many years old is this game now? So yeah, I cheated. I built my dream base. So now let's go down to my private docks. Like I say, really loving the views, and really loving the clinger net walls and such. So we're going to a dock, so gotta have that aquatic theme going. Now if we go through this door here, we have an upper level to the docks, where I built like a little harbor master house. And then if we go down, what do we gotta have by our big gates? Of course we gotta have these goddamn fridges everywhere now. So gotta have my aquatic tames in there. Of course right now it's empty because I haven't played the game at all. I have just built this. So walk around, we can get out back up to the Harbor Master's area. Got a little ramp so I can bring... I'm a big fan of the frogs, so I tend to take them into the water a lot. Yeah, that's my base. Let's take a look. You can see I kind of built it on one rock, heading over to another rock. It's pretty huge. This took a while, but I'm pretty proud of it. Hopefully y'all dig it too. If you got ways to improve it, let me know. If you think it sucks, let me know. If you think it's awesome, let me know twice. That's even better. Otherwise, thanks for just checking it out. I appreciate it. Have fun.